Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. You already know who it is, y'all. It's LT the God, and today I want to talk about this massacre, man. I want to talk about this Oklahoma City Thunder versus Houston Rockets game, man. Now, I was not expecting this, man. These niggas got murdered. Not by a 10-piece. Not by a 20-piece McNugget. Not even by a 30-piece. It was 31. Alright? They got blown up by 31 McNuggets, man. And I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Now, OKC got some problems, man. That defense, oh my god, that defense last night was garbaggio. Now, I was sitting here watching the game. I'm thinking, okay, the whole first half, every pick and roll the Rockets set, they switched, and James Harden just went to work. So I'm thinking, like, when are they gonna stop switching and just stick to man to man? Never. They've been doing that all year, just switching every fucking thing, and that's a dumb defensive thing to do against a team that has a dominant ball handler or a guy that can create off the dribble, because all they're going to do is have the center come up and set a screen so the ball handler can get one-on-one on that center. And that's just what James Harden did. He went one-on-one against Steven Adams, Enes Kanter. I think he went one-on-one against Taj Gibson a few times too. And it was pretty much barbecue chicken, dog. I feel bad for those guys out there trying to guard him, because James Harden was pretty much just blowing by him at will and was at the rim pretty much every time. Now, when they didn't switch, or when they couldn't get to switch early on in the game, Andre Roberson had the boy on clamps, okay? He had that boy so locked up. It was a few times James Harden, scored on him, but it wasn't many, okay? Majority of the time, James Harden was putting up bricks against Andre Roberson. Like, James Harden did majority of his scoring in the, well, he was really efficient in the second half. I think he scored 20 points in the first half, but he took 20 shots. And after that, like the second half, he just did pick and rolls constantly, bro, just to get a mismatch, and he just abused it time and time again. So what OKC have to do now is they got to figure out a way to not switch pick and rolls. Pretty much is all they have to do. If anything, make James Harden shoot threes. Just make them do it, and let's see how it goes. Stay home on the shooters and just one-on-one Roberson the whole game, and let's see what happens, because they got way too many shooters, man. They got way too many shooters. Granted, they didn't even shoot that good from three last night. It was mostly everything in the paint because of the mismatches, but man, you don't want to leave the shooters open, and that's probably why OKC was switching so much. They didn't want to leave shooters open, but still, y'all got blown out by 31. So it's probably time to change something, okay? Now, the game ball last night is not going to James Harden. It is going to Patrick Beverley, all right? The kid, I really shouldn't call him a kid, but the man was balling out. He gave Russ problems. Granted, Russ couldn't really get to the free throw line. He didn't get to the free throw line as much as he should have, which is straight bullshit. That's one problem Russ really has, is he just does not get to the line as much as he should. But Patrick Beverley was making him work. He made him where he dropped 21 points. He had 10 rebounds too, which is crazy. But he shot efficiently. He made a few threes and was pretty much their offense for a good portion of the game, because James Harden was laying up bricks. Like I said, James Harden had 20 points in the first half, don't get me wrong, but he missed a lot of shots and was very inefficient. Like, he ended the game 13 of 28, right, with 37 points, but he scored 17 points in the second half. He only took 8 shots in the second half and scored that many points. So he was really efficient in the second half, just because all the mismatches. But OKC definitely got to stop. They got to stop with the switching, because it's hurting them in the long run. And it's been hurting them all year, in all honesty, because a lot of teams don't even have shooters like that. So it doesn't make that much sense to be switching on pick and rolls all the time. But hey, that's how they want to run defense. So hey, it's what they want to do. Also, man, we need more from Victor Oladipo. Like, I know it's your first game in the playoffs, brother. You played good defense. You played really good defense, but you made one shot out of 12. Like, how, bro? You shot 8% from the field. 8%. Meanwhile, Jeremy Grant, I think it's his first time in the playoffs too. He got 10 points. 10 points. He was relatively good. We need more out of Enes Cancer. 8 points is not going to cut it with all that money you making, man. You could have got traded for like 3 other players, bro. And you only put up 8 points. Granted, I know Houston plays at a fast pace. Oh, speaking of that, OKC did a really good job of limiting the fast break points for the Houston Rockets last night. So it was some good stuff in this game that they'll be able to use in future games, but they definitely got to stop the switching. They got to stop the switching because it killed them, bro. I'm pretty sure they will, because last year it worked with Golden State because they don't have a really good ball handler, and they could just one-on-one Steph and he wasn't going nowhere. But James Harden, his handle was much better than Steph, and he can get to the rim at will when, switched onto a big. But Houston, their whole team played good. They bench scored almost 30 points, which is crazy. So, I mean, when you get bench scoring like that, you pretty much are, expected to win the game. Meanwhile, OKC's bench didn't really score that many points. And some of the points was in garbage time anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So, going forward, yeah, OKC got to fix that defense. They got out-rebounded, surprisingly, too, by the Houston Rockets had 15 more rebounds than OKC. And OKC is like one of the best rebounding teams in the league. They had 7 more offensive rebounds. That was pretty much about it. It wasn't much of a free throw discrepancy. 3-pointers were pretty much identical. It was just the Rockets were getting to the paint at will. Because, I was watching the game, and James Harden had so much space in the paint to just go into the paint and do layups. Like, I was thinking, like, if Russ had that much space and that many shooters, it would be curtains, bro. Because there's not that many people that can stop him when he's going head on. So, he can get to the rim so fast, but, man, I know looking at the tape, Russ is going to be real jealous. He's like, look at all the space he has. It gives them space for alley-oops, for open cuts. It's just like, it's like when James Harden was driving to the rim, it's like the Red Sea just partying. Like, it was so much space because everybody was sitting on the 3-point line. And that's just a luxury OKC does not have. Granted, Andre Roberson was like prime Reggie Miller out there last night. The boy was hitting 3. I think he hit like 4 threes last night. Excuse me. He hit 4 threes. He had 18 points last night. Hit 4 threes. He was 7 of 10 from the field, which is phenomenal. He played great. Steven Adams got to step up a little bit more. We're going to have to get some more scoring out of you. Then again, Russ needs to let Steven Adams post up some more. Same thing with Canner. Let them post up some more. But Canner, he cannot pass out a double team to save us. Like, that's something that they need to work on with him in the summer. Like have him post up every day, like multiple times, and like practices every day, and double team him and see if he can find the open man. Because his pass out of the post is terrible, and that's what separates him from like Shaq. But they're both really good post scorers, but Shaq can pass out of the post otherworldly. That's something Cancer, I think he's like 24, 25. That's something he got to develop, or he's going to be useless out there once they double team. Because a lot of teams do that now. They just double team him. But Russ got to pick it up too. You got to take better shots, man. You fell in love with 3-ball last night. You shot 3 for 11. You got to take it to the rack or hit that midi. That's your patenting, man. To pull up midi off the screen and roll. Hit those consistently, man. But that's enough for me, y'all. If you're new to the channel, do me a big favor. Hit the sub button just so you know when I'm posting videos. I post like 2K videos, NBA videos every day. So be on the lookout for that. Also, if you stayed this long, if you could like the video for the army, show some love and support to the channel as always. And comment below what you guys think of the game and what do you think of the series going forward. Who gonna win the MVP? Because it's probably gonna be out of one of these 2 guys. And just comment below anything else you guys have on your mind, and I'll do my best to try to respond to it. Alright, let's try to get a little discussion going. Let's talk some basketball. I'm all for it. But yo, that's enough of me talking. I'll see y'all in the next video. Alright, peace.